Today's question is all about the anxiety of a big project going wrong, like etching on metal or wood projects, and just making mistakes, period. Hi, this is the Creative Crafters Podcast. I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, the anxiety of a big project going wrong, just things like etching or metal, and wood type projects, there's a lot of parts and pieces that go through with these. Now, my biggest advice on this one is don't make the final project at all. But when you're going to be doing things like etching and other things on metal or wood, what you want to do is practice it on plain paper or cardstock, whatever you happen to have there. Now, you're not going to be able to etch. However, having practice on the paper will help you line up exactly what you want. Now, I know I did an etching project for the first time, and I totally forgot that design space, when it puts it on the mat, leaves a 1/4 inch at the top, at the bottom, and on each side. So when I did the measurement and centering, I found that my etching was off-center because of that 1/4 inch gap. So what you really want to do is, of course, practice it on paper, but instead of doing the etching, have a pen in place and have it draw out exactly where you want it. Now, that's going to give you a good idea of where to place your metal or your wood in order to get that etching in the correct place. Now, you may say, well, it's not exact science. Well, it is not, but you will be far more accurate if you do it on paper with a pen, a Cricut pen, and get it to draw out initially. And that's really going to make the difference for you. So don't have anxiety on a big project and thinking things will go wrong. What you want to do is practice it and test it using paper and pen first, so that when you go to put it on your mat, you have an exact placement of where it needs to go for that particular design, and you won't have any trouble after that part. This has been the Creative Crafters Podcast, and your questions answered.